Hello everyone, and welcome back to Fire Emblem, the Sacred Stones. My name is Tom, otherwise known as Titanium Legman, and today we are going to continue our journey by taking on the battle at Hamel Canyon. However, there are a few points of business in order that we need to go over first. First of all, I wanted to have a little bit of a discussion about Vanessa and Tana, specifically why we are likely to be benching Vanessa within the next couple of chapters. So let's take a look at Vanessa here, shall we? Vanessa is a level 13 Pegasus Knight, and as of right now, we can see what her stat spread is right here on the screen. But what does her average stat distribution look like at level 13? Let's look into that, shall we? So her average stat distribution is as follows. Her HP, 23. Not bad, that's exactly where she is right now, so that's on point thus far. Strength, 9.2. She's 2 whole points behind on strength. That's not great. That's not great. Skill, it's 13. Okay. That's right on average. Speed, 18. So she's above average in speed. However, she's already pretty much faster than everything in the game at this point. So 2 more points of speed. Like, she would be faster than most things, even if she only had 18 is the point. So, doesn't really help her that much. Not nearly as much as having 2 less points of strength hurts her. Luck, 10. So she's behind on luck. Defense, 8.4. So she's there. And resistance, 10. So she's above. So, basically what we're looking at here is we have a deficiency in 2 major stats, here being strength and luck. And those, ironically enough, 2 points have been put into 2 stats that she doesn't really need boosts in, here being speed and resistance. And that's causing problems for her. The strength especially, because she just can't hit things as hard as we need her to. Our Pegasus Knights, the way we've been using them, are very much Blitzkrieg type units. They get in, kill something in 1 round, maybe weather 1 or 2 attacks, but they don't take a lot because they've already killed the opposition, and then get back out. With Vanessa, she's not killing things in 1 round, and that's opening her up to counterattacks from enemy units, where even if she then kills them on the crackback, she's now taken an extra hit. And because she's so fragile, she can't really afford to take that. So that's where Vanessa's at right now. However, compounding her issues is the fact that we have not only a really good Pegasus Knight, but a really good Pegasus Knight who we're going to see has been blessed in her stat ups. So we have Tana. Tana, as we know, is 1 level behind Vanessa. And these are her average stats. HP, 25. So she's got 3 more points of HP than she would by her average stat distribution. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Pegasus Knights, universally known to be pretty fragile, so extra HP is never a bad thing. Strength, 11. Sorry, that was her level 13 stats. 10.6. So she's about 2.5 points of strength higher than the average. Again, it's pretty good. Skill, it's 12, so she's right on par. Speed, 18. So she's a point of speed ahead of par. Okay. Luck, 12.8. Again, 1.5 to 2 points higher in luck than she would normally be. Defense, 7.6. 1 point higher. And resistance, 9. 1 point higher. Across the board, Tana is exceeding expectations for her average stat distribution. In some stats, largely so, namely being her HP and her strength. We can't argue with that. We can't argue with that. They have the same constitution and the same aid. And in every other category, not only is Tana blowing Vanessa out of the water, she's destroying her own average stat distribution. So there's really no contest here. At this point, the only use Vanessa has is utility. So we'll keep using her for as long as she's viable in that regard, but I think we're about to get to the point where her inability to kill things efficiently is going to just destroy her. So I just wanted to highlight that for everyone so that they know I'm not just blowing smoke. There is actually a statistically provable issue with Vanessa as a unit for us right now. So that's one thing. The other thing was I wanted to showcase how some of our units have beefed up. That's right. We took some runs through the Tower of Volney, 2 to be specific, and we got Ewan up to level 10 as his trainee class, or his people class, so he'll be able to promote into a shaman at the start of the next battle. His stats are looking pretty good. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. He's got speed, he's got magic, he's got skill, luck, everything. I mean, he doesn't have defense, but he's not supposed to be taking physical hits anyway, so if you're letting him get hit by something that does physical damage, you're doing it wrong. So, that's one thing. However, Ewan's not the only one that we've leveled. We decided to take a small squad in, either of characters who needed some levels, or characters who could support characters who needed some levels. So, who do we have here? Tethys is level 5. Her stats, again, really don't matter too much. Speed and luck are important enough as our defense and resistance, so she can take a hit, but she shouldn't be taking hits. Marissa is doing quite well for herself. Full disclosure, I did give her an energy ring. I'm using Marissa because my good friend Ben wants me to use Marissa because she's awesome, and frankly, I can't disagree with that sentiment. So, she had 8 strength, which is about normal for her. Her strength growth is not great, but to make sure that she could be just that little bit more efficient, we gave her an energy ring. So we have a couple of them, and I mean now her stats are looking pretty baller. I mean she can compare to Joshua in pretty much every category at this point. So. She's doing quite well for herself. C rank in swords, so she's doing great. Now, for supports, I have Marissa and Tethys going. I haven't done any of the support conversations yet so that you guys can see them, but they're all available to be done, so we'll do them at the start of the next chapter, presuming we use these units. We'll have to take a look and see what we're working with, but... So Marissa... Got a little bit of a lisp for a second there. Marissa and Tethys will be supporting. Ewan and Amelia will be supporting as well. I'll show that in a second. Joshua, for his part, did get a little bit of extra experience. Nothing too crazy. He didn't really need it. So he's still just plugging along, doing well. He's going to be supporting with Larashel. So I'll show that. Garrick got a couple extra levels just because, I mean, he was taking hits so that our flank didn't get covered. And he's going to be supporting with Ross, which I mentioned in the previous episode, so that'll be good. Larashel here is level 8. Obviously has some good stats going on. I used up the barrier staff and her mend staff to get her some extra experience. And like I said, she's going to be supporting with Joshua, so that should be a good pairing there. Ross is level 14. He's doing great. Everything is good. He'll be getting that C support with Garrick. And then Amelia is level 11, also doing quite well. She'll be getting her C support with Ewan. And then Dazla we're not using. So, the only thing we really need to do is make sure that these guys' weapons are up to snuff. And then we'll pretty much be good to go. As you might be able to see there, our weapons, our money I should say, did take a bit of a hit because we did restock everybody as well. So that is something to consider. But I mean, we had a really solid amount as it was, so I'm not particularly bothered about it. We need to get Ewan a Dark Tome, so he's ready to fight. Alright, and with that, I do believe we're good to go. I just can show real quick, everyone else is pretty much all set. We got a Shine Tome on Ardor, so he can start showing off some slightly better light magic. Anyone who needed refills on just basic iron weaponry or slim weaponry or javelins or whatnot have been restocked in that regard. We got vulneraries on everybody. We're in a good spot in that regard. So, without further ado, I'm going to come down here to Caer Pelin. Whoop. We're going to save. And we're going to throw ourselves into the Hamel Canyon. Let us begin. Gehenna, home of dancing white sands. This largely barren desert nation is infamous for its mercenary forces. In accordance with her husband's dying wish, the beautiful Ismaer rules Gehenna. The Queen of the White Dunes governs Gehenna with grace and honor. When he was young, her son left Gehenna. His whereabouts remain unknown. After passing through Caerpellin, Eirika arrives in Gehenna. There, she finds the nation embroiled in combat with Grado's forces. My brother is dead. That can't be! That's impossible! There's no mistake. Look for yourself. I've brought his corpse with me. That's him right over there, isn't it? No. Brother. Not a pretty sight, eh? You'll be hard-pressed to ready that for a proper burial. But listen, Cormag, there's no reason for you to grieve. After all, who better than you to replace your brother in his majesty's service? Picture it. General Cormag, the new and improved Sunstone, eh? Who did this? Who is responsible? Who? Glenn's last orders were to find and subdue Eirika. 'Tis a pity I was delayed. I arrived to witness the final blow myself. I watched Eirika run her blade right through his chest, and then flee. Eirika! Where is she now? What would you do if I told you? Without orders from His Majesty... Answer me! In the eastern mountains of Carsino. The forests are thick in that region. It won't be easy finding her, but... Gone already? I've sent a gift your way, Eirika, but I trust you can handle it. You're my girl, after all. I need you to be strong for me. Messenger! Messenger! I bring word from Frelia. Go on. What news do you bring? Prince Renais! You're alive and well. When the reinforcements rode into Carsino, you were nowhere to be seen. We thought perhaps the enemy forces had reached you, and... It's good to see you well, my lord. I'm sorry to have troubled you. But remember, the duty I bear is a harsh master. It will not let me die easily. Of course. Prince Renais. Yes. What word do you bring of Frelia? Speak! Yes, your highness. Frelia has invaded Carsino and engaged the traitor Pablo's mercenary army. With aid from Elder Klimt, we are crushing the foe where we find them. Pablo's faction is retreating ever southward, toward Gehenna. Towards Gehenna? They must be planning to join with the Grado forces there. Pardon me, but I must know. Do you have word of my brother? Yes. Prince Ephraim has forced the surrender of Grado's fortress at Rigwald. He is now marching onward toward the Imperial capital. Toward the capital? That fool. Emperor Vigade himself and his Imperial Guard are in the capital. It's too strong a force, even for Ephraim. No. No. I believe in my brother. I know he fights still. This bracelet tells me so. Ah! Eirika, is it time to go already? La Rochelle. We are going to break through the Grado lines and join the army of Gehenna. You should keep to the rear where it's safe. No, I will stay with you. Confronting evil boldly is the sworn duty of an ally of justice. And it may be that Grado's goal is the Stone of Gehenna. I cannot stand by and let it be destroyed. La Rochelle? Where did you come by such information? Well, the wind whispered to me in the night, yes. The wind whispered to you. Yes, that's right. And according to that gentle breeze, there are knights riding this way from Rouston even as we speak. If we can but hold out until they arrive, the battle will surely be ours. Come, Eirika, let us be on our way. Wait a moment, La Rochelle. Who are you? It's quite the force there, huh? They should be arriving any time now. You ready, Aias? Everything's in place. This Princess Eirika supposedly defeated General Glenn. I wonder. If it's true, then she's a foe to be reckoned with. And no doubt. Still, there's no reason to worry. I can best her. I know it. You'll take her, I've no fear. We fought as mercenaries together, and I know what you're capable of. I could search the continent over, and not find a man to match your skills. I'm honored to hear you say that, but I've no interest in the titles and trappings of Grado's Imperial Army. Ah, don't say that! You're glad you came with me, right? You know we are both sick to death of living like desert rats. I'm going to be a king one day. This war is just the beginning. Ah, it starts again. Word has it that the Knights of Rouston are riding from the north. They're mine. I can trust this mess to your capable hands, can't I, Aias? You remember what they called me when we were mercenaries, don't you? I was never once wounded on the field of battle. Not once. My skill is not garish and loud like yours, but I've never known defeat. Yes, that is true. I'm dependent on you, Aias. All units prepare for battle. Princess Eirika, the enemy is arrayed before us. We've word that Pablo's mercenary army is closing in from the rear. You must be cautious. All we have to do is hold them off until the Knights of Rouston arrive. If we can do that, victory is as good as ours. Let's get started, shall we, Eirika? Indeed. Oh, here we go. Here he comes, you and the lad. Oh, my! Look at this! Magic used to seem so hard, but I think I've got it. I've turned a corner in my education. I'm a real mage! But I'm not going to stop studying. Not until I've become a great sage like my teacher. You say you're a mage, but actually, you're going to be a shaman. A wielder of magic who's stronger but slower than mages. You equip Dark. Let's go! The only thing I wish is that he took on a slightly darker color palette when he became a shaman. He could still be blue and orange. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but it should just be darker. Good stat ups, though, from the promotion. Good stuff. He does unfortunately lose the ability to use anima, but he'll get it back once he becomes a druid, so no big deal. Alright, Chapter 13, Mission Survive. So, this is an interesting one. If you remember a couple episodes back at the start of the mission in Caer Pelin, we had to deal with a situation where we got sandwiched between two fairly decently sized enemy forces. This battle is just that. That's the whole fight. It's just being crushed from all sides. We have some soldiers down here, not even worth talking about. We can send any physical-based unit down there and they'll wipe them out. We do have some ballista up here that we really do have to worry about. They're going to be a problem. So we need to be able to ride quickly to take those out. The two directly above and below us won't be too big of a concern. We can get there within a turn. The one up here, though, is going to be a problem because getting to it is going to entail us running headlong into the enemy force, and there's some nasty stuff here. I mean, we've obviously got knights. We've got cavalry. The big issue, though, is these bow knights. They're fast, they're strong, they have swords and bows, they're a problem. We also have a couple of priests, one of whom has a sleep staff. And as we saw in the mission where we recruited Marissa, that can be a huge issue because it can just lock one of our units down, and we need every single possible available unit to be able to survive this. So that's going to be a problem. This priest with the physics staff also going to be a problem because he can just heal from range. So anything we don't kill in a turn is just going to get healed up. But of course, that's not all. All of these little forts, all of them, can and will spawn enemy reinforcements. And on top of that, we also have to deal with Pablo, who I think on turn 8 comes tearing in with another huge army behind us. So really, we have to push as hard as we can and as fast as we can to get up here so we can have a defensive line to hold off the reinforcements that come from back here. But on top of all that, Cormag is also going to be coming in with a small contingent of Wyvern Riders, and we have to be able to recruit him as well. And to do that, we need to have Eirika talk to him. I think we can have another unit talk to him as well, but Eirika's the only one I remember off the top of my head. So we're going to need to be able to position her to get him without dying. So there's a lot to deal with on this chapter. That said, let's get our units selected here. Let's see. I want to try and bring the units that we were just training with so we can get their support conversations done. The benefit of that is having Tethys will actually be really beneficial here because it'll let us move Eirika further to be able to get within Cormag's range and recruit him more easily, so that is definitely a benefit. And we need a weird combination of mobility and tankiness so we can hold the line and also push when we need to. So there's a lot that we need to consider. The Ballista make flying units on this map a very tenuous prospect, so I'm not sure what we're going to do with Tana and Vanessa, but we want Colm because we want to be able to steal that red gem if possible. I think we're going to want Seth just so he can push and take out Ballista. I'm not sure about Tana and Vanessa. We'll come back to them. Fording, excuse me, sorry. Fording Kyle, definitely, though. Just that combination of strength and speed that they have is going to be really beneficial. Ardor, we're going to want some magic damage for sure. Naimi we're going to want to bring because, I mean, we have Colm, and also we can have her take the Ballista, so that'll be useful. Then the forces here. We'll bring Tethys and Marissa because we want to be able to dance Eirika. We'll bring La Rochelle and Joshua. For La Rochelle's healing. That only leaves us with a slot. And as of right now, we only have one healer. And I don't like that. We definitely need to have at least one more of either Natasha or Mulder. So we'll grab Natasha. But I want to bring Amelia and Ewan. I'm almost tempted to drop Naimi and Colm. and not worry about stealing the red gem. Because having Amelia be able to hold the line and also bring that Horse Slayer to bear is going to be really good. And I mean, getting some more levels on Ewan and having some more magic damage will also be really good. So I think this is going to be the build here. Now, the question is, how do we want to get them all set up? I think Ford and Kyle are going to take the Northern Ballista, while we have Amelia and Ewan handle the soldiers to the south. Marissa and Tethys can take out the archers down here. We'll have Seth up at the front so he can try and push up and clear out that ballista there. And then I think we'll have Joshua and Larashel handle the rear reinforcements that start spawning back there. That'll leave us with Natasha, Eirika, and Arter as kind of free floaters to move where we need. Okay. I think this is going to be the build. I do want to check here. Yeah, we do need to talk to Cormag with Eirika. So, let's go. There's nothing left to check. Okay. First of all, let's make sure all of our animations are on for people we want them to be on for. It looks like they are. Very good. Now, we can very easily just let these soldiers come to us with Amelia, so we're going to just do that. And we'll get our support with Amelia and Ewan. Hey! What's your name? Me? I'm Amelia. Ah, Amelia! My name's Ewan, hi! Hi, Ewan, it's nice to meet you. So, are you fighting with us? Yep, I am. I'm a mage. Really? You look like you're only about my age. That's neat. I'm nothing special compared to my teacher. You want to see some magic? Here? Now? But isn't that dangerous? Oh, don't worry. Magic isn't just for combat. For example... Wah! It can do stuff like this. Wow! They're so pretty. All those little lights spinning around together. Is this really magic? This? Oh, this is magic used to make girls happy. Oh! Ewan, stop teasing! You should show some... Yeah, sorry. You should show me how good you are with your lance sometime. Huh? Alright, but I'm sure you'd be bored. Well, that's not true. And even if it were, it's simply a matter of how you make it fun. How you make it fun? Uh-huh. Like this war, for example. Well, Amelia, I'll see you later. Hey! Ewan sure moves at his own pace. How you make it fun? That seems like a good rule to live by when you think about it. Oh, they're so cute. I love them. Just some kids trying to survive a war, no big deal. Alright. Now... we can't quite just get the kill here with Marissa, but we might get the crit. And if it comes down to it, we can always have Tethys dance and finish it off that way, so... no need. Marissa kicking ass and taking names, as it should be. Alright, we can safely get her down here to attack the other archer and keep him out of the ballista without getting attacked by those soldiers, which would be bad for Marissa because of the weapon triangle. Let's go! Come on, big crit. Yeah! Very nice, very nice. Alright, and next turn we can proc their support, so that'll be good. Let's see, we can get Joshua set up here and have Larashel initiate the support. So, is today my lucky day, or... Tails, Oh well, luck's just not on my side today, I guess. Oh! May I ask what you're doing? Oh, I was just checking my luck. Looks like today is not set to be one of my better ones. Well, that's not good. Perhaps if you gave up that coin for some good honest prayer. I have no need of luck, you see, for I benefit from divine grace. That sounds nice. Love to have a bit of that myself. Alright, let's have a quick bet to see which is better. We'll test your divine grace against my good old luck. Oh, I could never give in to such a vile sin. Gambling is a pox, a boil upon the fair skin of mankind. Oh, that's going a bit far, don't you think? Gambling corrupts the masses, and I'll have none of it. Which is the more noble, to earn your keep or to swindle it? And besides, this is a battlefield, not a gambling hall. No, I simply will not indulge in such spiritual pollution here. Oh, you're really making too much of a big deal out of it. This is just a coin toss. You can flip a coin just about anywhere. Let's see. Well, heads or tails? What is it? Since you refuse to resist the evils of temptation, I shall have to teach you a lesson you won't soon forget. Heads! I knew you'd come around. Right, so let's see here. Hey, it's heads! You really are lucky. I won. Well, of course I won. I shouldn't be so surprised. It was fate. One as blessed as I could never lose at something so base as gambling. Great. So let's keep going. How about putting some money down this time? 100 gold coins? That's fine. Anything I win will, of course, fund only noble causes. That's my girl. You ready? Heads or tails? What's your call? Heads! What else? And just like that, she got suckered into it. Completely oblivious to what's actually happening there. Good job, Lara Shell. You fell for it. Alright. Ford and Kyle can clear up the archers without too much of a fuss. Actually, you know what? We'll go here with the javelin. Said we'll go here with the javelin. There you go. That way they can build a few more support points. I could actually send Arter up there to soften up the mercenary. Soften up the mercenary, by which I mean kill the mercenary. Jesus! I honest to God do not remember Arter ever being this busted in any of my previous playthroughs. I'll have to check his average stats, because this is just insane. I'm really tempted to just throw Seth in here. I mean, honestly, he would survive. Unless something has a Horse Slayer, which I don't think anything does. Yeah, they all just have iron. The only thing I would really be worried about would be these guys, which I'm not even sure what their initiation strat will be. They have 15 speed to his 11. But... well, okay. So they won't be slowed down by anything. Would he be slowed down by the short spear? He would by 1. So he would have 12. I mean, they still wouldn't be able to double him. You know what? We're going to try it. We're going to be spicy. See what happens here. We'll let Seth get some experience. And soften up the front line so we can actually survive, hopefully in some unlikely capacity. The issue is if he gets put to sleep, which I just remembered is a thing that can happen. Oh, God! I forgot about the sleep! Oh, no! Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Well, let's see what happens here with that, because that could be a real mess. However, if this works... Alright, well, we're getting a lot of misses on 85s, which is concerning. However, if we get this, Seth's going to come out of it with a lot of experience, and the enemy force is going to be severely weakened. And if this works, it's going to be a testament to just how ridiculously busted Seth is. The unnecessary crit to make up for the misses previously. Fair enough. Now imagine if this was Final Fantasy, Fire Emblem 6 or 7, the two previous entries on the Game Boy Advance, where paladins were able to use swords, lances, and axes. I could just slap him on this fort with, like, an iron axe and watch him go to town on all these lance users. It'd be hysterical. Not that he isn't already doing that, but, you know, he would have weapon triangle advantage then. Alright, we got one hit in on him thus far. Oh, alright. The enemy decided to deviate from the slaughter up there to a slaughter down here. Very good. More experience for Amelia. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. This is a heavy-duty first turn. I love the shading on Knight Armor in the GBA games. It gives it such like a luster. It's really nice. Really, you're gonna come attack Eirika? Okay. That's gonna be your funeral, buddy. Fair enough. Taking shots at Natasha. Can't really blame him. You're... my guy. You could not have picked a worse target here. Goodbye. Alright, they are going to come for him. Oh, but they're not going to be able to stop him. They are dodgy, though. I'll give them that. I mean, as long as they all attack prior to him potentially getting put to sleep, that's really all that matters. I don't like that one having more damage on him, though. That's not cool. Why was that? Hey, there we go. Here comes the sleep. Oh, there's no way. Come on. Come on. Don't do me dirty here, game. Okay. Alright. We're good. Yeah, there's the physic. Fair enough. And here come the reinforcements. Okay. So we're not going to be able to get to the ballista this turn, but I also don't think it'll be that big of a deal. We can also start sneaking around the back and potentially take him out that way. So I think that'll be fine regardless. Because of the lengthy preamble to this episode, though, I am going to call it here. We are at about time. But when we come back, we're going to finish our battle here against Aias. Actually, wait a second. I just realized I didn't actually showcase him. Here. Aias is a great knight. Level 10. Nothing to sneeze at. He's actually pretty tough. He's got good stats all around. He's an aide to Grado's General Kalik. He believes he is an unbeatable tactician. And you can actually see that. Obviously, the formation's busted up now, but this is one of the best instances of Fire Emblem, to me, setting up like a proper military formation on the map. Like, you can see they've got the lines of knights and the priests in the back and the cavalry off to the sides, and it's a really cool setup, and I like seeing it. It's one of the reasons this map is one of my favorites. My guy also has a wild array of weaponry here. Like, he's got a short spear, which is obviously a very strong ranged weapon. He's got a silver blade, which is the strongest non-legendary sword you can get in the game. And he's got a sword slayer, which is an insanely rare axe that has bonus effectiveness against sword fighters like mercenaries and myrmidons. Like, we're talking like horse slayer does bonus damage type of stuff. Like, it's insane. And he has a knight crest. My guy's loaded. So he feels like a general, like someone who's actually equipped and ready to go. He's awesome. But that said, when we return, we're going to go kick his ass. Until then, I hope you all have a good night. I hope you are all staying safe and healthy. A lot of crazy stuff going on out there, but stay inside, watch some YouTube, and hey, if you know of anyone that you think would like the channel or these videos, shoot them a link. Give them something new to watch. Get more eyes on the channel. We have more people to talk about our favorite games with. Everybody wins. But, as I said, I hope you stay happy and healthy out there, everyone. And until we next meet, remember, be good to each other. Bye-bye.